Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 22 chat.
It's episode 32, and we will have no toys during the...
Oh, I need that! Don't try to take my toy away. What did we even just watch?
It was a whole lot of crap sewn together, and...
I know we're really getting down to it here, and there's not a lot going on, but like... What?
Well, you gotta show people with rotten bananas. I mean...
We'll get there. But, yeah. We're talking about episode 32 of BB22.
Episode Waste of Time.
This was... I mean, they really need to shorten this week. When it gets down to it, like, we don't need these long, drawn-out weeks. Because there's just nothing going on. There's nothing going on. So...
They should have saved the triple eviction for, like, this week.
I feel like that'd be super harsh to go from... like 7 to 4 or whatever.
I don't think so. All right, so it makes it more exciting.
I guess.
For us.
I don't know.
I don't care about them.
I think they'd be pretty upset. But anyway, last time, Memphis was evicted. Get out. And King Kaser was back to announce the next HOH competition.
He said, in his sexiest voice, let's play night moves. And I said, KNIGHT? Yes.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just kidding. Okay? My God.
But I was happy to see him back. And they were all like, what's night moves? What is that? I'm pretty sure this was a competition on season 16. And Cody was like, I don't know how to play that. I don't know.
I'm sure he did. Maybe he was just playing stupid.
I don't know about that.
Anyway, it's time for the HOH comp.
All right, we've got 3 competitors. Nicole cannot compete because she's the outgoing HOH.
You have to move like a knight.
Yes.
So 2 and then 3, or 3 and then 2.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with chess, the knight moves in like an L formation. Yeah.
So you could either do 2 and then 3, or 3 and then 2. Haha. All right, so...
Wait, but, like, you don't count the one that you're on, so it's, like, 1 and 2.
Right.
Yeah.
And then once you land on a square, it's out of play.
That one is out of play.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, you're trying to get your opponents into a position where they can't make any more moves, and they have to surrender.
A checkmate, if you will.
Excuse me.
They hated this episode.
They were not feeling this.
They were not. You actually got to pick your starting position. Mm-hmm. Very strategic. Well, nobody was very happy about Enzo and his choice of starting position.
Oh my goodness.
Or his progress
or the way he played it all. So basically, Cody went into this thinking like, this is awesome because it's going to be me and Enzo versus Christmas. Mm-hmm. And Christmas went into this thinking, this is awesome. It's going to be me and Enzo versus Cody. But Enzo was kind of off doing his own thing, while Cody was like constantly following Christmas around, trying to come at her, trying to trap her. And she was like, what the F?
Well, Nicole was crabbing. Enzo played for himself.
Are we not in the final 4?
Yeah.
Is this Team Brother? Because I don't think so.
No, it's not.
It's a little bit ridiculous that Nicole and Cody, and even Christmas to a certain degree, were crabbing about Enzo, like, playing for himself during this competition. Yeah. It just doesn't make sense to me. Well, like, of course you're going to play for yourself.
Cody ran out of moves first.
He did.
But he only left Christmas with 1 possible move, so she was out next anyway. Mm-hmm. And then Enzo won, obviously, because he was the only one left.
All fired up. He was like, let's go. I'm so good at this. I'm amazing.
This is not enough. So, Christmas is happy that Enzo won because he was giving off positive vibes that he's going to be taking her to the final 3.
Well, they've been working together to a certain degree for a long time because Enzo was all like, I'm going to use Christmas as my pit bull, blah, blah, blah. Then they had the Wise Guys Alliance, so that's nice and all, but the other side of it, Enzo's been working with everyone, so he's not going to be loyal
I feel
to
like
Christmas.
All of the guys have been pretty much working with everyone, except for Memphis.
Yeah.
You know?
Here's the thing, though. Enzo actually does want to go to the final 3 with Christmas.
Yes.
He wants Nicole to go this week.
Because he doesn't think he can win against her.
Plus, he knows that Nicole and Cody are close, so I'm sure he's worrying.
She's not going to take him.
And Cody, who knows, like, what he might actually do. I think Enzo still thinks that Cody's going to take him, But, you know, there is that doubt lingering in his mind.
Right.
Like, would Cody take Nicole?
I don't know, but Enzo is guaranteed the final 3.
Yeah, he has secured his spot.
Now, Nicole's thinking, maybe I shouldn't trust Enzo.
He played for himself during that competition. He obviously doesn't care about Cody. And if he doesn't care about Cody, then he definitely doesn't care about me. It's all about me.
Well, Cody also does not trust Enzo now. After
He was not feeling that. He was not a fan of that.
He wasn't supposed to win.
But the funny thing
He's supposed to team up with me.
Yeah, I love how Cody said he threw that competition to Enzo. Nobody told you had to do that. You could have played for yourself.
He sacrificed himself. Please.
But yeah, it just kind of cracks me up that they're so surprised that Enzo did that when this one competition was just kind of like a summary of Enzo's entire gameplay this season.
Yeah.
Let somebody else win the competitions and take care of my enemies. Let them go after each other while I sit back and I'm cool with everybody. So it's exactly the same way he's been playing this whole entire time. And yet they're like, I can't believe he did that.
Well, Christmas is pissed that Cody targeted her, and she wants to know why.
I mean, it was pretty obvious that he was going after her.
Yeah.
And she doesn't realize... You know, after that, you would think she'd be like, oh, Cody must be working with the other 2 people. That's why he's coming after me.
Well, his explanation was that,
really weak.
Yeah. I just went after you first, and then I was
went first, and then... So
Yeah.
I went after you first.
Yeah.
It was pretty lame. And Enzo and Nicole were, like, laughing as they were listening into this conversation from the other room.
They were, they snuck up to the door. All right, so Enzo talking to Mulan...
This is where I knew this episode was going to be taking a turn because, I mean, the Mulan stuff is cute. It's funny.
When you devote an entire segment to it, though...
I just knew if we were getting that this early in the episode, what else is coming down the pike?
Oh, you'll see. So,
but yeah, he doesn't know
Yeah.
if the better move would be to keep Nicole or Christmas. And honestly, for him, it would be to keep Christmas, for sure.
The better move for him is what Cody tells him to do. All right, so Nicole and Cody are talking, and...
They're like, what the hell was Enzo doing?
They can't believe Enzo won on purpose.
It's the Final Four!
Yeah, I know. Do-do-do-do.
Sorry, this is not a team sport. We're tired of the team play, like, no.
Okay, so that is reasonable, though. Like, you know, who's going to the end with who? But what is so ridiculously unreasonable is that Christmas doesn't realize going on the block means nothing.
She is, like, fighting hard to stay off the block this week, and she's telling Enzo, you need to put Cody up, really shake him up, put up Nicole and Cody to split them up this week. It doesn't matter. You gotta win that power veto.
I think, in retrospect, the only thing I could think about her being so adamant about that was to damage Cody in the eyes of the jury.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it would have been smart for Enzo to put Cody up, because then if Cody makes it to the final 2, he can't say that I went the whole entire season without going up on the block.
Only Enzo did.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's, like, the only thing I can think of. But I think Christmas was seeing this more of a symbolic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I don't get nominated, that means that I'm Enzo's number 1, and we're going to take each other to the end.
Which is ridiculous.
It doesn't matter at this point.
So she asked Cody, why were you going for me?
Yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier when they were talking and Enzo and Nicole were listening in.
All right, who cares?
Cody's reasoning was so bad. It was really, really bad. It was really, really bad.
All right, who wants to see Enzo's HOH room?
Do-do-do-do-do.
Who wants to see Gia and Nico in
They were
Team
cute.
Enzo shirts?
They're very cute.
They are very cute.
Beautiful children.
Yes.
So he was very excited to see them. He got that letter from his brother.
He transferred Mulan up to the HOH room. He said, baby, I'm going to have you farting through silk tonight.
Oh, ew. You're gross. You're trash.
I know. All right. He had to put on sunglasses to read his letter because it was very emoshi. He held it together pretty well, though.
Yeah.
Hey, it was from his brother, Giacomo.
Guys, no lie. One time we were in the car, and it was like all 5 of us. My sister was with us, and we passed by this like Italian restaurant called Giacomo's, and Kristen thought it was Giacomo. It was hilarious.
And she was not young.
This
either.
was like a few years ago. Yeah. So she was like late 20s, but I still crack up every time I see the name Giacomo.
Hey, she doesn't speak of the
it's
Italian.
It's Giacomo. Every time. Anyway.
Yes. Hey, he's doing it for the kids.
Yeah, he said, I'm keeping the title if I win this thing, but all the money is going to those kids. Can you guys, like, chill out a little bit?
Man, they are the worst tonight. They're doing the most.
Yeah. But it's very sweet to see him talking about his kids.
Yeah. So Enzo tells Cody that he wants to take Christmas to the final 3.
This is when they were having their, like, play / kind of real fight, when Cody was like, you sucked in that HOH competition. And Enzo was like, I won.
Yeah.
So Cody was pissed. Excuse me, not the turkey leg. Cody was pissed that Enzo was not helping him to take out Christmas during the comp. And Enzo was like, what do you want from me? Like, I'm here to win this, you know?
Just try to win. Just try to live.
Yeah.
Live my life.
Enzo was saying that it would make more sense to keep Christmas around for him, but Cody knows it makes more sense for him to keep Nicole around. Because Nicole is telling Cody, I want to go to the final 2 with you.
Yeah, well, this is where the episode should have ended, but...
Yeah, they should have maybe you should have just made this one half an hour this week, guys. I think everyone would have been okay with that.
But no. No. We get to hear Christmas and Cody talking about not having a talent show, having a talent show.
Oh, did you see the look Cody gave Christmas when she got up to, like, show off her dance moves, and he was like...
Did you do any talent shows in middle school or high school?
I did all of them in elementary school, and it was sick.
Yeah, she was good, but what Christmas was showing there was not good. It was like watching a robot dance. And not even like the good rough robot from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah,
right?
That was amazing.
When Gigi Good did her robot impression?
Yes, amazing.
That was amazing. This was so bad. Bad.
Yeah. Just the disgust. And, like, how Chris was like, and then Cody was just like, what, did you do them? Oh, what did you do?
Do you still remember them?
Do you still remember it?
And she was like, well, part of it, that means no to me.
Yeah, that's... Or she was like, she knows all of it, and she's just waiting to be like, I'm so not prepared. A 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, that didn't happen.
No.
What did happen was the show totally went off the rails next.
We hear that orchestra getting ready, tuning up. Nicole spraying the bug spray. And
like
then
7 sneezes in a row. That was insane.
The pollen just kind of crept up in there.
I don't think it was pollen. I don't think that was bug spray. I think that was
maybe
suntan
it was suntan
lotion.
or like a sunscreen,
sunblock.
Whatever. Nobody uses suntan lotion. That's dumb. But anyway, the sneezes. My brother. Whenever somebody sneezes twice, which is like that's pretty normal and average, he'll go, "That's a double sneeze."
Yeah.
But this was insane. It had to be like 6 or 7,
yeah, it
right?
was like 6 or 7.
It was wild.
I could play it back, but no.
Like, I didn't need to see that. It was interesting, but like, I didn't need to see it. I feel really bad for these editors because it's not their fault. There's not much for them to work with.
Okay. And if that wasn't bad enough, let's play Insecurities and Guilty Pleasures. Only we never get to talk about Guilty Pleasures.
Well, they just wanted to show Cody's segment. He's insecure about his nose. His nose is fine. But yeah, they were all laughing because they were like, oh, perfect Cody, just like perfect Tommy from Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah.
Perfect Cody's insecure about his nose.
Boo, friggity, hoo. And then, just when you couldn't take any more.
This was too much. This crossed the line.
The rotten bananas.
Ah!
Nicole, her rotten bananas, like, disintegrated and, like, fell on the floor, and then she threw some at Cody. Oh, no.
He hates the banana smell, the taste, the goo, all of it.
He had gorilla goo on him. Great.
I guess they couldn't just show 40 minutes of charades, so they had to put something together.
You know what? I would have rather have seen 40 minutes of charades than all this strung together.
It was rough, man. It was rough. Again, I can't really fault the editors because, like, what are they even supposed to be showing right now?
All right.
There is not much going on.
Show us more toilet. All right.
Yeah, right? How many more times did somebody walk in on Enzo in the bathroom?
Many. All right. So Enzo and, I was going to say Christmas, one last ditch effort to put
Christmas
Cody up.
is saying, don't put me up. Don't put me up, bro. Put up Cody.
Yeah.
Make him all nervous before the POV competition.
Okay, so it's time for noms. And does Christmas go up on the block? You better believe it.
Christmas and Nicole. But again, it doesn't matter.
It's all about the POV.
But I'm going to tell you guys, it did matter to Christmas.
She had
a
bad meltdown.
A lot. So I'm guessing we'll be seeing that on Wednesday's episode. They did do a luxury competition before the nomination ceremony, but I'm assuming they're saving that for Friday's special episode.
Oh, yes.
They'll probably have that on Friday.
Yeah, probably.
But let us know what you guys...
Does that mean the feeds are going to be out?
Why?
When somebody gets kicked out?
No.
Oh.
This was a luxury competition. This wasn't like an early eviction situation.
So... in real time, though, today is usually the POV
ceremony.
Right.
Yes.
Do they still have it?
No, because usually the last one they do on the live
spot.
Yeah, during the live show.
So are they going on Wednesday or Thursday?
I think it's still Thursday, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's still Thursday.
Doesn't make any sense that they.
I don't remember Julie teasing it that it was going to be early. Usually this is a short week from 4 to 3. But this time, I think with, like, the triple and how everything timed out, it's just, like, a normal, really long week. This is not the week to have 4 episodes.
No.
It's just not. It's not. But that's what we're doing. So, that's what we're doing.
All right, then. I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
No, we won't. Well, for the spoiler, yes, we will. So let us know your thoughts on this episode in the comments.
What more could be spoiled?
Not much.
None more. All right.
So thank you all for watching. If you are still watching.
Are we still doing this?
Yeah. And until next time.
Much love.